on, y'all? CorporateLike Entertainment presents. This episode is on SchoolBoy Q, album review, CrasH Talk. I'm your host, Phil Roberts.
I'm Paul.
I'm Manny.
So we're going to do a breakdown of SchoolBoy Q's album. I know it's kind of soon to do a review, but I listened to it like 10 times. They probably listened to it a few times, but I'm kind of very disappointed in the album. I expected, I didn't really expect nothing, but it's just, I wasn't expecting to hear this shit. What y'all think?
I think this album is good. I'm not saying it's, the great or the greatest of all times and shit like that, but I think it's a good album. He wanted to go in a completely different direction than any of his other albums. And yeah, I kind of like the sound of it, man.
Yeah. I think, like, I don't know, man. It sounds like everything else. A couple songs I heard. You know what I mean? What you think, man?
I don't think it sounds like anything, honestly.
Yeah, I don't either.
The only song is Travis Scott. Travis Scott, he just overpowers features to me. Like, it always sounds like a Travis Scott song. Like, it don't sound like he's been collaborating with the person on the song.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I said it sounds like everything else. Like the Travis Scott song, the YG song, the what song is that? That Water song. I like it, but that can be a Lil Baby song for real. You know what I mean? Or
yeah. I think the only, like you were saying with the Travis Scott feature, I don't think he's so much overpowering. All he's doing is the hook on that song, and it's just. That song is, to me, that's probably one of the worst ones on the album.
Yeah.
And I'm a Travis Scott fan, to be honest with you. I just don't like. It ain't seem cohesive. That was just like
that shit was just
like this. I got a nice beat, and I got Travis Scott on the hook. Let me throw some verses.
That's to get some
stream and shit.
Because of Travis Scott.
Like, it didn't sound cohesive, man. It didn't really sound cohesive.
Yeah, like the first song though, like Gang Gang, I like that song. It's short. It's what, maybe a minute and 50 seconds?
Yeah.
It's a good club record, get you hype, what we got, Tails. I like the song, it's very confusing off the strength of like each bar, it's like a different scenario. If the second verse really, each bar is like a different scenario. It's really dark. You know what I mean? Like,
I get the concept of that song. It's just tales, like different.
But each bar though, that's what it's like. Like each bar is a tale. Like if it's the song called Tales, should be like maybe the first verse a whole story, second verse another story. Each bar is different.
For that song, it's a change of pace from what the first song is.
Yeah, it is.
I think he painted a good picture in that.
That's what I think too.
Like the imagery in that song, it's very, very good.
And another thing he did overall with this album, if you listen to and I ain't saying he knows great lyricism and none of that stuff like that, but the way he's rapping on there, he switches up his style in verse. Like he'd rap a couple bars this way and then switch his style into a different way.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of dope. Like,
yeah, I do like that.
That just shows that people was actually paying attention to their craft and they actually working on it. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just let me get in the booth, drop these 16, and put this shit out. Like he actually worked on some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He did get versatile in that song. I just wish it was longer and better cohesive. I just wish each bar. I was reading the lyrics like he's switching from moms, then killing his homie, then parenting. Like it was not every 3 bars. Like each bar, it was a different tale.
But
you know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, that's literally how life be though. So like you have a ton of shit going on. I think that's what he was saying.
I can dig that.
I think that's what he was trying to get through by that song or whatever.
And then Chopsticks. No, I'm not gonna talk about that in my
Chopsticks. Yeah, that's
Num Num Juice. I like it. I ain't got too much to say about it.
I ain't gonna lie. I really like Num Num Juice because that was his lead single.
Yeah.
And it kind of got me excited for the album. Like when that dropped, it's a short ass song.
Very short.
The beat hard as fuck.
I do like the beat.
But it's just like I don't know. It's just one of them songs. The lead single is a perfect lead single in my opinion.
What you think, man?
I think that's an incredible song.
Nigga's incredible.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
To me, it got a bunch of combinations of sounds with the lyrics.
Yeah,
mixture of me
with
with
the
it.
sounds of a lot of
like the style switch up.
Yeah, that's true.
It go from a hot pace, cool, then I mean the video even makes it even better to me because the imagery of the video is pretty dope.
Yeah, I didn't see the video.
I think that was a perfect single for him though, man. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Especially what was going on in his personal life.
Yeah.
Like you was gonna be, everybody was expecting to hear some old, sad shit.
I think it's a very relatable song, and I think it's gonna be a banger for the summertime.
Think so?
Yeah, and I think from time, like when you go back, I know you not gonna go back and listen to
Nah,
this.
I probably won't.
But when the listeners that really enjoy this album, I feel like this one of the songs that you can go back to like from years by, and then it's still gonna be
What, no, like a hit type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but I can see that.
Yeah.
Like that the replay value on this song is gonna stand the test of time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like I feel like, don't you know how you have albums, you would go back and be like, damn,
Yeah,
I remember this song. Then it'll make you listen to the album again.
Yeah, that's true.
5 years later or something like that. Like I tend to do that a lot with albums. Like for some reason a song is sticking to my head, and then I go straight to that song, and then I go back and start listening to the album again. I think this is a song that'll make you do that.
I listen to Old Cash Money and shit. Like, damn, all the memories.
Right.
That shit was hard.
Right.
But the next song is Drunk. I feel like it's the point of the song. Talking about drinking.
I don't think so.
Since Black got like maybe 3 bars, 4 bars, or Black, whatever the fuck his name is.
I like that song.
I don't care for it.
I don't know, like, and if you notice all the SchoolBoy Q albums, he has this lane of a song.
Addiction song or like drug usage song.
No, it'd be more, like on initial listen, you'd be like this geared towards the ladies. Obviously, you got a fucking R&B singer on there and all that. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like that song got a double meaning to it or something like that. I don't know.
Nah, I gotta look at it again. But from my initial, I'm like, this shit whack. Off rip. I didn't care for it.
First listen, I didn't really. I'm like, I was expecting.
Black has what, like again, 3-4 bars. That's it.
I don't know.
He's not a rapper though.
This actually one of my favorite songs.
It's just.
I like the slow and the slowness of the song, and then he actually talking about some heartfelt stuff in there,
like
when his cousin and his grandmother was dying.
Yeah.
From drinking. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Man, you gotta listen to it
at all.
again.
I listened to it like 20 times. Like literally. I was trying to hear this album for real. Like I didn't like. He talked about that, but what was the like? I
think you listen to it a little too much. If you
listen to something too much, you might not really like it.
I even read the lyrics to it twice. Just to make sure I knew what I was talking about. It's just not moving me whatsoever.
See what albums, you can't really go into it. You can't dissect everything from the first time of dropping, like the album dropping. Like in my opinion.
Yeah, like he did talk about his grandmother and his cousin. Then he talking about the pigs and the money, and then what you talking about after that? Drinking, thinking.
Why do alcoholics drink though? They be stressed out about a bunch of shit. So the liquor is what helped them, forget about it. That's why he's mentioning shit like that in the song.
I just thought it was a weak attempt of making a song like this.
I don't know.
I think it was a very weak attempt. SchoolBoy, he can rap his ass off. Like I always he was one of my favorite NTD. Was my favorite at one point. That switched, but he was my favorite at one point.
Man, absolutely.
The Habits and Contradictions was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But this song is not doing it for me. But
I got it, and TD, I got it. Kendrick, then Absol, then SchoolBoy.
For real, you can put it.
Ab-Soul is
fucking amazing. His first album was lightweight ass.
It's just he's kind of weird. So
he gotta go down a notch. You can't be that nice and making the trash.
Yeah, that first album was kind of like it wasn't cohesive. It was just all over. I was very disappointed. His second album, the meaning was fucking incredible, but I think it went over people's heads. I don't think people understood what he was talking about.
Look at the features he had on there alone. The features on that second album was nuts.
Yeah, and also, first half was like religion, female, God is a female. Mm-hmm. Then he got off course a little bit to me, you know. But lyrically, it was top notch.
I think the drunk song is dope though.
I like that.
I think that's shit.
I actually love that song.
I kind of get it.
I would kill you, man.
Get mad.
I hate that shit. We can go to the live song.
I like this song.
I like that song.
I'd rather bang my fucking head against the. Yeah, that shit sucks.
I like that song, and I like
typical sound and shit that's out now. You can put anybody on that song.
That's some West Coast type shit though.
Yeah, but it's a difference between West Coast to me and what's out. Hey, that's not like everything that's out.
I don't think so, man.
YG couldn't be on that song. Who was out here?
It was the perfect feature.
That was.
Yeah, it's just,
YG
sucks too.
Huh? I never said he was good. I'm talking about the feature of this.
YG to me is not good at all. But
I mean, I don't want to make this about YG, but his first album wasn't bad.
That first album was fire.
He said that too. I didn't bother.
It wasn't bad.
That shit was fire. That was a completely cohesive album. But we ain't talking about that album.
Get mad.
Nah, I ain't bothered. I don't want to listen to that trash anyway. Yeah.
I like that
shit.
Yeah, it's kind of the name of the song obviously is paying homage to, you know, his set or whatever. I like saying on the West Coast, but I don't know. I think that's like a Schoolboy Q-ish song or whatever. I like it.
Yeah, it is a Schoolboy Q song. I do like it. It's not bad.
Like on this one, he ain't go out on the limb, and I don't know. It's him.
Yeah,
for me, I didn't like this song right here.
You did?
Nah, I really didn't like it. I feel like this song had nothing to really. It had nothing to do with like the album. Like I feel like the way the album was going, I felt like it was kind of more towards like to me, this album sounds like it got a bunch of anthems to it.
Like hits, like try to get the streams and shit.
I don't think this album has a core concept. Like,
it doesn't.
This is not a concept type album.
I personally think it's just a bunch of fucking songs he put together. I don't think he had no thinking and structure behind it. I think he just put the songs on there and after that. That's what I think.
I think initially, like when he was first gonna drop it, it probably had a direction. He even said, you know, it was gonna sound introspective and all that. And then with, you know, all the crazy shit happening, it got mixed up. And I think he went and picked the best song that, you know, the songs he felt that was the best of the different.
If this was his best thing, I don't know.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't not that good to me. I'm very disappointed. I'll probably just shit maybe a couple more times and that's it. Like this shit is like.
I ain't disappointed in this album at all.
I am,
and I didn't have high expectations like that for it.
Me either, because
I didn't either. But it's Schoolboy Q though. He can rap. He can make any type of song.
Yeah, but for all of his albums, I never have no high expectations. Really? Yeah.
People fuck with Q heavy on a level.
I do, but I just don't. I don't want to expect nothing from him because to me, when it comes to rap wise, to me he's good, but I don't look at him to be like
top tier.
Nah, he a very, very good artist.
Right.
I wouldn't say
not top tier.
I mean, he did get a Grammy. I mean, he did get nominated.
I think he's a great artist. I think he can go. He's all around. He can do it all.
You know what?
Anybody that can switch their flow like that.
Be right. I like his
collard greens.
He got a great sense of humor when it comes to his raps and stuff.
But see, that's all persona.
Yeah.
And then I think his verse, the production on the first album, the lyrics is hard as fuck.
The production on
this, 2 Chainz.
The production on here is
ass.
hard. Nah, I don't.
It's just ass.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different from whatever. He don't got none of the common producers. He got Dahi is producing damn near most of this album.
Yeah,
and like That's what I'm saying. They got their own sound wave.
One song,
Yeah.
I think, right?
And that's what I like about TDE. They ain't not going out here chasing the common sound that's out.
This is a common sound to me. All this shit.
That's West Coast, bro.
Now I'm talking about the whole album.
Nah.
It's common sound to me.
Nah.
That's like, I think it's.
I don't think so. Like, this song is West. Like, I guarantee over there they probably this song get banged everywhere.
This shit dope.
What's the next song?
Black Folk.
I love that song.
That's probably one of the best songs on the album.
I just wish it was fucking longer. I love that song. I wish it was longer, more. Yeah, I'm gonna say more in depth. I just wish it was longer. Cause what he talk about is everything he's saying is true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
It's we think about the wrong shit. Need the latest shoes or the Bentley or the dopest hat or something. I don't fucking know. Like the newest headphones. Like I go to Walmart and shop. Target. As long as it look good, I match with my shoes. I ain't tripping. I ain't gotta have a $300 shirt. I'm not paying for no $300 shirt. I'm not paying for no $500 jeans either. Unless they talk to me and eat food once a week. Once I start doing that, then I buy them.
Oh, you think I spend money on the shoes? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I do too. I do too though.
I don't know, the inner city is more focused on, not focused. It's more focused on bad things. It's like the intentions for like good things is like bad in the inner city.
Yeah.
Like it's more focused on more insecurities or hiding insecurities more so than just addressing like the problems that people have.
People mask their insecurities by their appearance.
Like Kanye West's "All Falls Down."
Right.
Amazing song.
So with this song,
that song is one of those songs that opens up that dialogue.
With this song, it resonates with me a lot because you grow up in the inner city where you get rewarded for being bad.
Yeah. Oh, you did that? Oh man, you
like the definition of a real nigga is pathetic in the hood.
Right.
And like when Troy Ave was on the Breakfast Club, y'all see that shit? Like Streets is a Myth. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this nigga talking kind of, but he makes sense because I feel like it's starting to become that. Nobody follows code. No one has morals. Like niggas do what they do.
Ain't no more.
Like how we gonna shoot somebody a cool thing to do? Like you take someone else's life. So when he say Streets is a Myth, I felt that shit. Like I felt them because niggas ain't no honor amongst thieves no more. Ain't none of that.
Never was honor amongst thieves.
Never.
You had people that had,
but it was always codes and stuff.
Niggas still,
women, no
children.
Niggas
still break that. Fucking niggas baby mamas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it was cold.
Showing your niggas fucking my baby mama. you know what I'm saying?
That's one that's a wife and a baby mama. That's off limits. Like
niggas doing every day.
Yeah.
Right, we getting on topic, baby. You can talk about, but that Black Folk song,
it still opened up the dialogue for like the concept of this record though.
Yeah, I know.
What we're talking about is like that. Like,
yeah, but we can go like an hour on this shit, maybe longer, cause that's an amazing song though. But yeah, this shit is backwards now.
That's very true.
Shit is what's the next song?
Floating.
Oh man.
With Sir 21 Savage.
I like the song.
Do you?
Yeah.
Pointless.
I like the song.
Ain't about drugs or some shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't respect
the whole 21 Savage shit, I don't give a fuck about.
Man, what you call him?
Because
Sir 21 Savage.
Because you know what's crazy though is before all of that deportation shit, everybody was listening to a lot. I know it was because of J. Cole.
It was because of J. Cole.
But still, but no, everybody was 21 is changing what he's about now. He's empowering this and all that. And the dude, no matter where he come from, no matter how fake he is, whatever, the dude's still doing positive shit in the community for black people and all that. So that part you can't take nothing away from. Fake or not.
Did he just start doing positive stuff in the community because of the situation he was just?
Nah, it was before that.
Or was he doing it before?
It was before. That's why he got the target on himself. He was doing the shit before that. That's why
I'm not really a huge
when he
21 fan.
When he was rapping about killing niggas and shooting niggas and fucking on everybody.
But he bring like
they ain't nobody say nothing about that. They ain't nobody.
I like a couple of his records. Like they enjoyable when you in a club or something. But like the agenda he pushes, like I just don't.
All
like
of that changed though.
Yeah, it changed because of the situation he got put in.
No, when it changed, then that's when he got put in that.
So that's when the people was trying to get him because he was changing the agenda.
He was doing too much good, and they like, man, put a stop to that.
I'm not really a huge fan.
You don't think they knew he was fucking illegal immigrant all these years? Like,
what's the next song? Dangerous.
Yeah.
I really like this song. It's probably one of my favorite. At first, I didn't care for it, but I feel like he's referencing Mac Miller indirectly, in my opinion, in this song.
And the
drug
collaboration is a perfect.
Yeah.
I think if you look at this album as a whole, it has a lot of drug and alcohol reference.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you that a lot of that is pointed towards Mac Miller. But I think he didn't want to. The reason he added like the songs that don't have anything to do with the concept is because he probably didn't want to make a whole album just about that. And I think with this Dangerous song, this is when you read the back of the CD case or whatever, and you see like, oh, he got a song with
Cudi.
Yeah, you like, oh, that's about to be fire. Then you hear it, and it is, but you like, damn, man, where the rest of it at? Like,
yeah, that's how I feel. Like I wish it was longer.
Yeah. I like the song though, man. I feel like
my only thing about this song is I think he sat on the beat too much. I don't think he
ain't finesse his way on the beat.
Nah.
Like
I feel like he didn't rap enough on it. I feel like Kid Cudi. I think the hook is too long.
I disagree.
To me,
I think that's what bring the song. That's what tied us the whole song together.
I think if verse was longer, it would be just right.
I think it takes too much of the song.
I think he should have
I think he should have made the verse way longer if he was just going one verse.
That's why the length of the song is the second thing that I didn't like at all, because with the concept and everything, this type of song should be a long song.
Yeah, more.
There's no way a song that with this type of content should be this short.
Yeah.
And he didn't tap into enough, in my opinion, on the concept of the song and like what he was talking about.
I think he got to the point enough to where, like you say, Pusha T album was short, but he got to the point. I think he got to the point. I just wish it was 2 long verses instead of 2 short verses. We don't need 3. It could have been 2 long verses. I feel like he got to the point, but I wanted it to be longer because he was talking about some real shit.
I don't think he said enough on the song.
I do.
I think he did.
I think he did.
I don't think so.
I think he did.
I just wish it was like you said. I just wish it was longer. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to hear more.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Especially like the stuff that he was talking about. Yeah. Felt like he left a lot of stuff out.
I know what you mean.
Like he was hiding
other,
where he didn't want to speak on a bunch of the topics he was talking about.
But if you notice, that's how he is, or that's his personality.
Yeah. But I feel one more thing. I also feel like if you're gonna drop that type of song, I feel like you should just let it go. Like, especially
when you add Cudi to the mix too.
Let the feelings go. So that's it for me on that track.
I feel you. What's the next one?
Die with him.
This song hard as fuck.
It's alright.
Die with him hard, man.
It sounds like everything else out there.
Man, this shit hard, man.
It's typical SchoolBoy Q joint. It's alright. I ain't got shit to say about it, for real.
I have 0 complaints about this song.
This song right here is sick.
Yeah, it is.
It's like he on his braggadocio.
Yeah. I just feel like you just put it on here. That's all I feel. Like it wasn't no thought about it. He was just writing because he was bored. I like this song.
That's this shit hard, man.
And what the next song, CrasH? I like that song. The sample got me.
Yeah.
The sample got me.
He put this out as like a 3rd single, like I think 2 days before the album came out. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I listened to it. Like I was halfway listening to it the first time, but the sample is what got me.
Yeah.
And then when I listened to the song again, like the lyrics, I I'm like, man, that's fucking dope, man. Like what he talks about in the song is crazy, man.
And the second single was what, Chopsticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, the CrasH record for me is the best song on the album. Of course, I mean, he is like one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah.
So he sampled.
Yeah, facts. What's that shit called? Boom?
Yeah, by Royce the 5'9".
Then
DJ Premier produced.
Yeah,
this record, he talked about a lot of accomplishments in this record, but his like, I didn't like the tone. I ain't like how he was rapping. Like,
yeah,
it was too subtle. Like,
yeah, that's how I
feel like he should have. I feel like he should have like
overpowered it more.
Yeah, overpowered it more.
I
feel like he was too laid back on the song.
But that's what he was saying. He didn't want to sound how he wanted to do something completely different. That's what you expected from him. You want the Num Juice sound on the CrasH song. He didn't want to keep doing that. So
no, not necessarily. Not necessarily that sound, but in certain bars and certain bars and certain lyrics, like
yes, say it up loud, be louder a little bit.
Cause especially like when he was talking about like getting his like daughter a mansion, his mom $1 million house and all this stuff. Like he just sitting there like, I'm my daughter, man.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's him though.
Like, I think he's a great artist. He don't get enough credit. Very versatile.
I gotta take into consideration of like how his personality is too. But I'm just speaking from, you know how a fan gonna do it. Like they gonna kind of be like, come on, man, it's not enough for a fan on that. Like especially an artist they really enjoy. And especially like the song in itself, thought it with the sample, but again,
a couple notches.
But again, when I think about it, I take that back because he did slow the beat down and stuff like that. So it's more of a subtle approach to it.
What's the next one?
Water.
I like that song for whatever reason.
By the drip god himself, featuring the drip god.
So boring, man.
Lil Baby.
Oh my god. I like the song though.
Lil Baby has some bangers. I just don't like. He raps the same on every song. I think that was whatever. A feature's a feature. I don't like Lil Baby on this song. I'm sorry.
I like the song.
I like the song. Yeah.
I'm not even a fan of Lil Baby.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
I think SchoolBoy Q rap good as hell over the production of this.
Yeah.
Like when I initially seen this on the track list, I was worried, man.
Yeah. I was expecting a normal trap type song,
and it was not that.
And it was completely different.
Completely opposite.
It was completely different until you hear Lil Baby rapping the same thing.
I mean, that's Lil Baby though.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like, can you mix it up a little bit?
What's the next one? Attention. That is probably one of my favorites too.
Attention is fire.
That's the SchoolBoy Q I like. That right there. That shit hard as fuck.
But can you agree to this though? Like, even though you might not like this album, you think he should have.
Yeah, I would have waited another year.
Can you agree to this? That on this album, he has a song for every different type of SchoolBoy Q fan.
Say that one more time.
On this album, he has at least 1 or 2 songs for every type of SchoolBoy Q fan.
That's true. I think so.
That's why I think he accomplished his goal on here. That's why I think this is album.
It's a combination of everything.
Yeah, and that's why I think this is a good album. Because he has
it should have been with the parentheses of outro, the attention track.
Yeah.
That's an incredible ending to this album. Like that should lead you like wanting some more, like to want to hear like some more SchoolBoy
Q music though. I rate the album. I'm about to wrap it up. I rate the album 6 out of 10.
I know earlier when we talked about it, I said like a 7. I'm at like an 8.
I get 7.5.
I give it a 6.
7.
I'm gonna give it 6.5.
7, that's a bit. I mean, 6. Under 7, that's being a little harsh.
Nah, I just feel like it's all over the place. It wasn't well put together.
You didn't rate it album stat.
Yeah. Name one.
2 Chainz.
You said 2 Chainz.
So 2 Chainz.
I'd rather listen to 2 Chainz.
Hell God.
Them first 4 songs alone was better than everything on that CD.
No.
You don't think so? The first 4 songs?
No.
The first
no.
4. I
Fuck
think
no.
so.
Fuck no.
I think so.
Mm-mm.
But the ninth one, I think so. Cause this shit, I was not feeling it.
That's all that's on the 2 Chainz was the first.
But we remember we talked about that. We grade that differently. Like we grade them on like a lower tier. Compared to there's different tiers. Like you can't grade Jay-Z out.
I think them 2 are on the same fucking
Like,
tier in my opinion.
I think SchoolBoy Q way better.
I can't say that.
What?
On a scale of rapping, I mean, SchoolBoy Q dance circles around 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
I don't
2 Chainz.
Really?
No.
Man.
To me personally,
that's why I'm so disappointed.
To me personally, 2 Chainz cannot rap.
He can rap. He just bullshit. He can rap. I ain't gonna lie.
He can rap.
He tried, in my opinion.
No, I get it, though. I get it, though.
I thought them 2 in the same category because they both fucking trap rappers. It's just they from different regions.
Nah, I don't think he's a trap rapper.
Shit, his first few mixtapes, what he was rapping about? Selling drugs, selling oxys, selling and doing gang shit.
I don't know. I put Q at a higher.
Different fucking regions.
I put that they got a higher stature.
I don't. That's why I haven't been disappointed in none of the albums because I don't put him in.
I don't really.
That's just like
I don't really rate him.
Who?
SchoolBoy Q. Like I just enjoy his music.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't really.
It's the same way with
I don't
2
really
Chainz.
sit here and never be like, man, SchoolBoy Q one of the best out in the game right now.
Like when I say it's tiers, like Nas, I Am. What would you rate that? Like a 7 out of 10?
I Am.
Yeah.
See
what I'm saying? Like
if
7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. But it's different tiers. That's why it's different tiers when you rate stuff. Chainz tier is lower than Q. So Q did a 6.5.
With that album, Nas was reaching on that, like for the commercial.
That album was originally a classic until we got bootleg.
Yeah.
Until we got bootleg. But I'm saying that's our review on SchoolBoy Q. I gave it a 6.5.
Disrespectful.
I gave it an 8.
But you give it a
7.5. You can go
average
8.
out.
Yeah,
average out to like 7.5.
That's our review, man. We appreciate y'all showing us love. The ones that do show love. Other ones, fuck you. We got merchandise on sale now. Come fuck
copy
us.
a shirt.
Facts.
Copy whatever, man.
Cute.
We about to be selling thongs too.
Once again, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button.
We got the t-shirts, hats coming soon.
Hats coming soon.
Thongs for your
the CL joint.
thongs for your baby moms. All of that.
Thanks y'all.
Hey, peace, love, and positivity.
Hey, nigga said the thongs though. Fucking idiot. That's a good idea though.